No one will ever replace my husband. No. But I do see some similarities of my husband in JD and Vice President JD Vance. I do.
You feel Charlie here right now.
I know you do too.
I feel him too. Well, God bless you.
Jesse, you're...
And God bless Turning Point USA.
Well, Charlie, if there's a time America ever needed you more, it is now. We need you to work out of the grave and come back to life. Your wife, Charlie. Meanwhile, you're away. Your wife is saying no one can ever replace you, but she sees similarities with you and JD Vance. She sees you in JD Vance. And you know, JD is a very good friend of hers. JD is married. Charlie, did you see that hug? Did you see how Erika stroked his neck and the hair? Ladies and gentlemen.
No one will ever replace my husband. No. But I do see some similarities of my husband in JD and Vice President JD Vance. I do. And that's why I'm so blessed to be able to introduce him tonight, because he understands.
This does not look normal whatsoever. Everything about this feels off. Like, lady, wasn't your husband taken out for the world to see, and you're wearing tight leather pants? I guess she ditched the whole trad wife routine faster than they found Tyler Robinson. No friends run their hands through a man's hair. This is not a hug of grieving and comfort. Literally, no grieving widow acts like this, skipping straight to acceptance and selling merch. Why is he holding her waist? Then she says she sees similarities of her husband in JD.
But I do see some similarities of my husband in JD and Vice President JD Vance. I do. And that's why I'm so blessed to be able to introduce him tonight.
Seconds later, JD Vance says he wants his wife to become a Christian. What Christian values are on show here? JD Vance is on the Christian grift and it's so blatantly obvious. Do not let these people manipulate you. None of this feels real, every move feels staged. It just makes me believe more and more that Erika Kirk was in on it. Because once people start seeing it, the whole act falls apart.
Putting your hands in a man's hair when you hug him, that is a very intimate thing to do. And if you're wondering why I'm talking about that, it's because we're talking about the hug heard around the world. And everyone was trying to comfort JD Vance by showing this image where he had his hand on his hip. But if you watch the video, this is not what it looks like. His hand brushed, like, he's not the problem here. This is what I have a problem with. Girl, what are you doing? Now, I went and visited my old job last week or a week or two ago, and I saw some of my old coworkers who were men, who I was close with. They were like my friends. And when I saw them, it had been a while, so I gave them hugs. And I started thinking to myself, if I had, like, put my hands on the back of their heads when I hugged them, how like, they would have been like, whoa, what the fuck? I don't know. Dude, Usha, girl, you're in danger. She's with the leather pants and the crop top. I would be upset if someone did that.
I am tremendously blessed and honored tonight to be able to introduce to you a very, very dear friend and his wife. They are incredible. And I see no one will ever replace my husband. No. But I do see some similarities of my husband in JD and Vice President JD Vance. I do. And that's why I'm so blessed to be able to introduce him tonight, because he understands the fight that we're up against, and he can articulate that in a way that transcends race, that transcends demographic backgrounds. He's an amazing man. So please help me welcome to the stage Vice President J.D. Vance.
Yeah, let me tell you. If they were African ancestors, they would wake up and slap Erika Kirk in the face, okay? But if there's a time, Candace Owens, I beg of you, call upon the spirit of Charlie Kirk to come back to life. Because now, this is an initiation of a second marriage. Now, wait, let me tell you.
This does not look right. I'm sorry, but there's something about this hug that's got me genuinely uncomfortable. First off, look at where her hands are. Both of them. On the back of his head. That's not a friendly pat on the shoulder. That's like claiming ownership. And then look at his body. Full contact, no daylight in between them. Mr. Vice President, that's not a political embrace. It's the kind of hug that makes HR departments uncomfortable. I know I don't need to remind you, but that's the widow of Charlie Kirk and the Vice President of the United States, J.D. Vance. The same guy that said he wished his wife would convert religions. You put that into context with the next moment, I'm just going to say it, and suddenly the hand on the back of his head doesn't feel innocent anymore. I don't know what's going on here, but those body language experts, I need y'all to step in because something's way off. And Mr. Vice President, you're probably going to have to let us know what your wife thinks about this.
As if everything couldn't go any wrong. Tell me why J.D. Vance started comparing his wife to Erika Kirk. Ew! This man got his woman knowing she is a Hindu, okay? Why is he talking about her becoming Christian out of the blue? I wish my wife can wake up and be Christian like Erika Kirk. Y'all, I'm stressed. Are you guys stressed? No, I know it's entertaining to see. Boy, I am stressed now because I can't wait to see what Candace Owens is going to... Is it only me, or are you guys also wondering, what is Candace Owens going to say about this? What is Candace Owens going to do? No, because this is so juicy. Oh! So when the orange man kicks the bucket, and J.D. Vance automatically becomes president, are we looking at a possibility of Erika Kirk being the first lady? No, because things can happen.
It's so great seeing J.D. Vance and Erika Kirk embrace in a very normal, friends giving friends, hands through the hair type of hug that we all give our friends of the opposite sex, right? Isn't that? Oh, you don't run your hands through somebody else's hair or get that and be cheek to fucking cheek like that. And this looks like it's, a middle school dance, like 1, a mega dream come true, 2, like you got the hands right there on the hips, you got that distance, they'd say, leave room for the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. This speculation is now going. Rumors are running rampant. I don't know, but does she look like more of the MAGA poster child than Mrs. Vance does right now? What would be the natural thing to upgrade? The blue-eyed, blonde-haired, uber-Christian woman. Yeah. So are we going to see something? I don't know. Is this nothing? I don't know. You be the judge.
babe. And she came mourning her husband, and then she wore some tight leather jeans. Like, aren't you a tried wife? Erika. Let me not say a lot. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I see where this is going. Do y'all see where this is going? America?
Did Erika Kirk forget that JD Vance is a married man? Did JD Vance forget that he's a married man? What the heck is this? This is giving we have secrets. This is giving y'all are a little too comfortable. Like, imagine what his wife was feeling in that moment. I'm sure Charlie, though, is happy that she's been grieving just fine, moving on just fine. You know, life goes on. And, you know, her fans just see it as it's her way of processing the pain. Tell me you don't understand affection between mourning friends. If you weren't Val, I'd feel bad for you. This is how you mourn? Or share mourning between friends? Whatever. And don't worry, though. Of course, her expressions, per usual, had her, had to be on camera. There was someone always recording, making sure we got it. This whole situation is almost as cringe as this right here was. But anyway, good for you, Erika Kirk, for moving on so swiftly and graciously.
You feel Charlie here right now.
I know you do too.
I feel him too. Well, God bless you.
Jesse, you're...
And God bless Turning Point USA. What do you hope to achieve for Charlie and for the country?
Oh my goodness. All of his wildest dreams for this organization and more. He left me a blueprint and all of his journals, but more so than that, I was his vault for literally everything. He shared everything with me, his vision, his dreams, and I know now more than ever, I mean, he was always a hard worker, but now more than ever, he's up in heaven orchestrating and sitting and strategizing, and I can just feel it. I can feel it. And so all I want is to be able to make sure we honor Charlie, we keep fighting the good fight, and we do it in such a bold and powerful way. We're not afraid. I'm not afraid. I'm not.
Erika's right. Charlie was with us last night. Right before Erika hit the stage, we heard a familiar tune.
This song is so sweet because my daughter sings this every night. So to be able to hear this now, so she's watching, and so I know that she's going to be singing along to this, so I'm hoping they're taking a video of this because she sings this to my son. It's his lullaby at night with Jesus Loves Me. And so, little God winks. That's how I know Charlie's here, of all songs to sing.
It's the perfect song.
Yeah.
It's the perfect night. God bless you. You're ready for this. God bless you.
Take a look at this video. JD Vance and Erika Kirk spoke to students today at the University of Mississippi. Charlie Kirk's widow stunned the crowd when she walked out and gave JD Vance a hug. However, when Erika Kirk stepped out on stage, people online noticed something.
At first, I was giving her all the grace in the world, right? Your husband get hit like that in front of the whole world, I'm giving you grace. But now, the stargazing and the overly dramatic emotions is coming off really, really weird, all right? On top of that, at the event the other day, the way her and JD Vance were hugging just seemed a little touchy. I'm not claiming that there's anything going on there. I'm just talking about the visual and the way it looked. It did not look right, okay? I'm not the only person that's saying this or thinking it. But the over dramatic, I understand she's a trained actor, I believe, right? And a model, but that can't be your whole personality. And it seems like that's her entire personality. Everything she does just seems like she's playing a role, right? It's just giving everybody the icks. On top of how close her and JD Vance has came. Now there's rumors swirling and roaring about JD Vance possibly leaving his wife for Erika Kirk. Listen, if JD is dumb enough to do something like that, his political career is over because you show zero loyalty to anything. You married to the brown woman, Sasha. You picked your poison. You made your bed. You got to sleep in that bed, all right? I understand that the right is getting real racialist right now. But I don't think that's the play, all right? I don't think JD Vance is leaving his wife for Erika. But the dramatics around this entire thing is just starting to stink. Really, it's starting to fucking stink, all right? To be honest, I'm off of Erika. I'm off of TPUSA. I'm off of it. Too many lies, too much hiding, too many secrets. Nothing about that entire situation, that group over there, is giving me any confidence in the future of America.